It's the second time this year I think Giannis was a late scratch, like pretty close to game time. I know that's not ideal, but just like in Miami, you guys kind of handled it, I guess, as best you could. Just sort of what was the mindset or the switch flip to a degree, when you gotta get that news literally right before the anthem, I guess.
I mean, it was the horn went off, and we lined up for the anthem. And I'm always like, usually it's me, Brooke, and then Doc, but Brooke comes in a little bit late, and I was standing there, and then it got dark, and Doc was like, Giannis is out, and I literally asked Giannis like right before the game because I saw him, testing out like certain movements. I asked him like, "You playing?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "All right, cool." And then we warmed up, and when Doc said that, I was like, I knew even though it's a game that we felt like we should win, it kind of like clicked in my mind, like I'm gonna have to control the game, a little more, and a lot more drags, and just basically where I'm in control of more possessions, and that was it. I always say it, but it's very familiar for me to be in that situation, and I feel comfortable doing it when it's necessary. And tonight was just another one of those nights.
When you're in that mode, just how helpful is it to have someone like Brooke hit a bunch of shots early and Bobby a little bit later, like to kind of have all your shooters kind of go?
I mean, it's great. We're a really good team. So obviously, you take a great player like Giannis out of the equation, and you can't be the same team. But when I look around, I like what I see. We got AJ out there still. We got GT out there. We got TP out there. We got Pat. And obviously, Bobby come back like he ain't missed a game. And you got Brooke. I just like what I see. I feel comfortable. I feel confident in what we have. And having those guys out there and what they're capable of and our versatility is obviously it's really good for us. And for me, I'm looking at it like it's perfectly fine with me. I know how to deal with this situation, and I like who I'm coming into this situation with.
Talking about that change of responsibility without Giannis, does that remind you at all of the Portland days?
I don't need to be reminded. I know exactly what I'm capable of, and like you said, my whole career in Portland, that's what I had to do. And I didn't just do it and put up numbers and produce. I was winning games. So I know how to be in that situation and manage and control games and win games. And like I said, this is all that was.
Heading into All-Star break, do you feel like you guys are kind of peaking at the right time?
I thought we had a great stretch where we won, I think, like 10 out of 12 games or 10 out of 11 games. And then, we hit a stretch in that road trip where we lose at Portland, lose at San Antonio. And then we dropped, the game against Memphis. What was the game before? I know we lost 4 in a row. After Memphis, where did we?
OKC.
Oh, yeah, then OKC on the back-to-back. So, the games happen so fast that it's almost easy to forget that we lost 4 games in a row. But, that was kind of a rough patch for us. I think we just weren't playing the way that we needed to play consistently enough, over the course of a game. And I think tonight was good. We just needed to win a game, and obviously I think we got 4 more games left before the break. And we just want to go into the break feeling good because we know we're going to have that time off. And then after that, it's that time to really focus and try to hit our stride and continue to become the team we want to become, when the season is over and, and be healthy.
I guess kind of going into this season, the hope was a big 3 with you, Giannis, and Chris, and now Chris being gone. I guess, is there some level, of disappointment? Like, just the fact that everyone was kind of injured throughout all that, you never really got to go through it?
Yeah, I mean, it's I would say it's disappointing. Obviously, when I came to Milwaukee, I came here and I'm like, man, I get to play with Giannis, obviously, Chris Middleton. Me and Kate Mid was camp teammates in 2010, and I remember coming back from camp to school, and they like, who was nice, and I'm like, it's this dude, Chris Middleton, Texas A&M. Like he nice, I remember being on his team, and then over the course of our careers, just playing against him, seeing what he's been able to do, and coming here man, now I'm gonna have this type of help. I'm gonna be playing with these types of players, and for us to never be healthy enough and just get a real run. And even last year in the playoffs, he had a great playoff series. I had a great playoff series, and we just weren't healthy. Giannis didn't play at all. I missed 2 games in that series, and then we come back this season, and, he missed a lot of time, then in and out of the lineup, and then I missed some time, and Giannis missed time, and now, here we are at the deadline, and he gets moved, and you look back, and it's like, man, we never really got that real shot and that real stretch to really go do, what we had plans to do. So it's definitely disappointing, and it's unfortunate, but it's part of the game, and it's part of this league. Sometimes that's how it goes, and it doesn't always go as planned. And we're not the first team or people that it's happened to, and we're not the last. And you just got to take it for what it is. It's unfortunate, it's disappointing, because you come into it thinking it could be such a great thing, and then to never see that, it's disappointing.